Hey, this is John Brodeen with Berkshire Hathaway, and in this video we're going to be talking about what happens once you get your offer accepted on a home. So once your offer is accepted and the contract is signed by all the parties, you go into the contract to close process. Like the name suggests, this is the time when many different things need to happen after you have a signed purchase agreement before you can actually close on the home and get the keys. So the first thing you're going to do is deposit the earnest money into the listing company's trust account. Earnest money is like a deposit to hold the property. You usually do this like the day you get the signed contract. You want to do it right away. Second, you'll need to schedule your home inspection if your offer is contingent upon home inspection. You usually need to do this within like 1 to 2 days after you get your offer accepted. Third is ordering your appraisal through the bank. So just a heads up, you usually have to pay for this up front, but you need to get it taken care of right away just to make sure that the appraisal can get done in time to make sure you don't have to push back closing. So next up is actually completing the home inspection. The home inspection process usually takes a couple of hours, and the buyer is going to get there at the very end to review the findings with the home inspector. So sometimes the findings of the inspection will result in another negotiation with the seller about how to take care of the repairs, but that's a topic for another time. The bottom line here is that your home inspection and any resulting negotiations need to be completed within the time window specified in the purchase agreement, which is usually between 2 and 3 weeks from final acceptance. So usually what happens after the inspection is that the appraiser is going to set up their walkthrough of the home, and they're going to walk through it, and then they're going to begin working on their appraisal report. So the appraiser is randomly selected by the lender, so you're not going to have any communication with them throughout this, and you don't want to plan to attend the appraisal. They'll actually have the appraisal report completed and back to the lender, usually 2 to 3 weeks before closing. So the entire time through this whole process of appraisal and inspection, you're going to be providing your lender with all the different documents and information the underwriters need for your loan. Once the appraisal is back and everything looks good, and you've given all the information to underwriting that they need, you're going to get final loan approval. Now this step needs to happen at least 3 business days prior to closing, or else closing is going to have to be delayed. Usually it happens either the week of or the week before closing. So you're also going to need to call all the utility companies the week of closing and set up services to be switched over into your name on the closing date. So the final step before signing everything at closing is completing your final walkthrough. This is your last chance to make sure the home is in the same condition as when you originally saw it and that there's no new damage. If the sellers agree to do repairs as a part of the home inspection stage, this is your final chance to make sure that they've actually been done. So final walkthrough is usually the day of closing, can be the day before if you need it to be. So after this step is complete, you're going to head to the title company, sign all the paperwork, and this is when you get your keys. So if you're thinking of buying a home, I hope this video was helpful, and I hope it helped shed a little bit of light on the contract to close process. While it might seem complicated, it's a whole lot easier with a pro on your side. So be sure to reach out to me if you're thinking of buying a home this summer. Again, this is John Brodeen with Berkshire Hathaway. Thanks for watching.